Hey prime side lovers, join me today on yet another video on how to make glow black soap for dark and caramel skin. I hope that you've not forgotten my mortar. Anyways, this mortar really suffered. As you can see, the color has changed, but however, we're still gonna keep using it. So I'm gonna be using my mortar for mixing today, and today's recipe is going to be very easy, so just stay tuned. Other than the normal black soap base, I'm going to be using this Nigerian kind of bar black soap for our recipes today. It comes in this small bar, and this weighs about 250 grams, and it's super lathers. It lathers so well and contains same properties with the normal Ghana black soap that we use. Today I want to make exactly 500 grams of black soap, so that's why I'm using this, which weighs about 250 grams. So I'm just gonna go ahead and mix all my ingredients in one place before I come back to my soap base. I'm going to come back to my soap base, but here I'm going to be measuring all my powdered ingredients and also all my liquid ingredients in this plate to make it easier for mixing. Okay, so this is way easier than the other one that I have to put in a mortar. So let's get in. First, I'll be measuring my sandalwood powder. I'll be having 20 grams of sandalwood powder here. Sandalwood powder is a powder that cleanses the skin with end result of achieving a brighter look. It's a powder that helps to brighten the skin and help an inflamed skin. Another powder we'll be using here is brown licorice powder. Licorice powder, this will particularly help to achieve a glowing skin because it's going to make your skin pop out. It doesn't really lighten that much, but it's going to give you an extra brightening effect on your skin. Another ingredient here is goat's milk powder. Goat's milk powder contains lactic acid, which is a mild exfoliator, and all skin types can use it. It's really mild, and it can even be used on babies. Another powder here is my cinnamon powder, and I mix this cinnamon powder with my white willow bark powder. So we have 10 grams each of cinnamon powder and white willow bark extract. So I have 20 grams of my powders each, except these two, which are 10 grams each. I'll drop a list of the ingredients on the screen in the midst of this video. Cinnamon powder is very good for acne and pimple, while white willow bark is a super exfoliant with very mild irritation. Another powder I'm going to be using here is my NAG, my N-acetyl glucosamine. It's a very potent and mild skin exfoliator, and it also lightens. It has a wide range of pH. That's why I considered it used for a soap, because a soap usually has a high range of pH. So yeah, that's my powders all measured, and here I have 20 grams of NAG as well. I'm going ahead to measure my liquids. I'm going to be measuring both my oils and my waters in one place. The first here I'm using is my grapeseed oil. Grapeseed oil is a non-comedogenic oil, which is great in this kind of product as it is not going to cause any kind of breakout on the skins like pimple and acne. So I'm going to be using grapeseed oil, 50 ml of my grapeseed oil. And then I'm going in with 30 ml of my vegetable glycerin. Vegetable glycerin is a humectant, and it actually helps to draw water from the atmosphere to the skin. And this will make us not to have a dry skin after using this soap. Okay, I'll also be going in with 20 ml of my liquid lactic acid. Lactic acid is a mild exfoliator, like I said, concerning the goat milk powder, so it will help to gently exfoliate the skin while helping the rest of the ingredients to penetrate into the skin. You know that products work very well when the skin is being exfoliated, so that's why we use lactic acid as a very mild exfoliator that any skin type can use. I'm also going in with my vitamin E oil. Here I'll be using 15 grams of vitamin E oil. I'm using lavender essential oil here because of how mild it is and how it can accommodate all kinds of skin, including sensitive skin. And then my preservative, I'm going in with my Germal Plus preservative, a broad spectrum preservative that can cater for all kind of preservation. And then I added a bit of my fragrance. Okay, so here are my mixed liquids and my powders. I'll be going ahead to mix both phases, the liquid in the oils. So yeah, this is a dark skin mix, a dark skin and a caramel glow skin. I'll be making for a fair skin in another video after this one, and then you can also check out that video to see how I mix this for a fair skin. So yeah, you can see the consistency of this already. If this becomes too watery, know that your soap is eventually going to be watery as well. So let's get back to our mortar. And here are soap base, like I told you. I know many of you would ask if you can use this soap just like this. Remember that black soap is made from ash, and eventually the end point is always a semi-solid form. Okay, so if you intend to use it this way, it will become semi-solid within days. So you just can't use it as a bar, right? So here is it. I'll also be going in with the cold surfactant. Here I'll be using my yellow ozone soap, and this is just 20 grams of my yellow ozone soap. I'm going to mash this together first to make sure that it's completely smashed. At least it will enable us to be able to pound our soap into a very smooth paste. Here my soap base weighs 230 grams instead of 250 grams. After making sure they have smashed, I'm going to be coming in with my cocoa betan, which is also a surfactant. This will help the soap to lather very well. It will help to increase the lather of the soap. Okay, so I'm going to mash this together again. After I mash for a while, I'm going to come in with my already mixed paste, which everything I intend to put in my soap is already inside. And then I'm just going to transfer this into my mortar, and then I'll continue pounding. Like I said, I'm going to be making for a fair skin in the next video, so you can watch that as well. And also remember that we have all these ingredients in stock. Just chat us up on WhatsApp, on Instagram if you want to make a purchase. This recipe is very detailed and the measurement is very accurate. I'm making exactly 500 grams here, and you see the end result will just be 500 grams. So if you really want to know more about how to formulate your own black soap for commercial, for personal use, know how to work with your ingredients, know how to measure perfectly, you can grab my ebook. I'll drop a link in my description box where you can just follow me on Instagram, on WhatsApp to make your own purchase. The ebook covers a lot that you would not expect. The ebook answers so many of your questions on black soap making, but note that it's for natural black soap and not for pro-mixing black soap, so you won't get to see mixture of different soaps or different steroids and chemicals. It's just for natural black soaps. Okay, so you can get into the description box to see a link where you can buy that. Meanwhile, I'm going to drop this recipe here, and I'm also going to drop the recipe for the fair skin to aid you who is not able to get the ebook, but the ebook contains a whole lot more. So yeah, I'm going to be pounding my black soap until it gets very smooth. Remember that the more you pound, the smoother it is, and the smoother it is, the better it is. You can also leave your soap to rest a bit, and then you come back to pound again. It makes it easier. For me, pounding is really stress for me. I don't like it, but I don't have a choice because I think this is where it gets really smooth, especially when we're making for a small quantity. If we're making for a big quantity, of course you can go get an industrial soap mixer, not your cake mixer, please. You're gonna spoil it. So don't even ask me if you should use your hand mixer for this, because it will spoil your hand mixer. Okay, so just pound if you can. Pound. So after pounding and my soap is very smooth, I'm going to be getting my 500-gram jar, and then I'll be transferring my soap into my jar. As you can see, it's really smooth, and you see how it fills my 500-gram jar appropriately. I beg you to give me a thumb up on this video, and also follow this channel, subscribe. If you want to keep seeing our posts, turn on the notification bell. I'll always be bringing you amazing natural recipes that will blow your mind. Trust me, natural works. You don't have to mix steroids and chemicals to achieve your skin goals. Natural works as well. We also have all the ingredients in stock. You can check description box to see a link on where you can purchase them, and we have original ingredients in stock. Also follow us on Instagram. We're dropping tips and DIYs every day for you there that would help your skin, and also on Facebook. If you have any questions, do all to drop under the comment section, and I would love to see you in my next video when I'll be making this soap for a fairer skin. See you there. Bye.